Good morning, YouTubers. This is your zip code for Rick. Matt Shiny here in the 92805 zip code on this Saturday, August 16th. And the weekly zip code is 76363 in the state of Texas. A place called Goree, G-O-R-E-E, in Knox County, just below the Panhandle and not too far from the Oklahoma border either. About 165 miles west of Dallas, and the nearest really large town is Wichita Falls at 65.2 miles northeast of there. So it's kind of out there a little bit in North Texas. The area was settled around 1886 to 1887, and the current settlement really started in 1905 when the Wichita Valley Railroad came through. See, American expansion was dominated by the arrival of railroad tracks being run through a place, and a town's really coming to be on the map. Some states, in fact, were entirely developed by it. So another point of interest is this part of Texas is essentially at the same latitude as Southern California is. A lot of people don't realize how far south Texas really goes, which is why I can explain why it's so hot a lot of the year. The only two states farther south than this are Florida and Hawaii. But anyway, back to Goree. Goree hit its zenith at 640 people in the 1950 census, and ever since then has declined in population, where today it's at 97 people at 2025, spread out over 63.5 square miles. So it's very, very spread out. In fact, when I looked at a map of the place, there were buildings, there were just like one building in some case per block that people, or two maybe, where the lots are that large. There's a house on it and then there's just land. So you could easily get something for very little here. Good if you're not working. If you are, it would be a little bit of a challenge because there's not a whole lot nearby, as I just described, as far as population centers. The business of the place is largely ranching and farming, mostly of wheat and cotton and hay, eatins for horses. And also the median age of the place is 53.4 years. So, yeah, median age being what that is. And for an area in North Texas, pretty diverse. It's about a little over a third Hispanic, a little under a third white, about 23% black, and the remainder is just other and mixed race. So for an area like in Texas, it's not urban. That's fairly impressive, I think, for diversity. But it may well be because people are, some people can't leave. So I don't know. You guys can write me and let me know if you are in the area or know of it. This place is also known for something called the Bobby Boatwright Memorial Music Camp. It started not long after this man, who was a fiddler from this town, died in 2008, and it was actually covered in one of the local papers in 2010, and it's been going on every summer. They're proponents of the Western swing type of music, and if fiddlers or singers or other musicians come here during the summer, July, to showboat their talents. Maybe get discovered by people that are professionals in the business. And it's been going on, as I said, probably about 15, 16 years. So that's one of Goree's claims to fame. Really, it's one of the few I can see. Anyway, 76363 zip code, Goree, Texas. If you like, say so. If you don't, leave a comment in the comment section below either way. And we'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, if you're planning to go there, it's 90 degrees right now, 45% humidity. Low of 75 tonight. Tomorrow, high of 95, low of 75, thunderstorms. Monday, high of 98, low of 77, cloudy. And Tuesday, a high of 96, low of 73, cloudy. And by the end of the week, the temperature should start dipping into the high 60s for the low. So anyway, have a good week, and we'll see you in the next video.